Alright, so let's consider fraction. So fraction came from Latin word fractus, which means division. So, of course, when you hear fraction, you hear division. 6 fraction 2 is 6 divided by 2. 8 fraction 2 is 8 divided by 2. So fraction means division. So fractionalize this bread. You see, slice this bread. So opposite of fraction is whole number. We have aggregate bread and sliced bread. Whole number bread and fraction bread. So opposite of something that is not sliced, of something that is sliced, is something that is not sliced. So something that is not sliced, that's what aggregate bread. Then fractionalized bread, that's your sliced bread, Queen's meal. Good. Now, when you put them together, we have a kind of fraction that is one whole number, this over this, then a fraction. So what's a fraction? Let's say, for example, you bring a cake, and you've not yet divided the cake. The cake is just, oh, happy birthday to you, and then the cake is just like that. Now, that's whole number. That's whole number. Remember, you're holding the opposite of fraction. But when you now put your pierce your knife, JESUS. Now, you just want to start. Then you remove a part of a whole number. So what's fraction? Fraction is a part of a whole number. You start, but just remember it came from Latin word, which was division. So understand this fact that anytime you have fraction, you have a division. So it's just like in your calculator, all you divide in your calculator is what? Is fraction. Good. So then, when you have, what are the types of fraction? I cannot know PIM. Check this. PIM. Proper, improper, and mixed. I cannot know PIM. That's in the money. That's the secret. So the proper, of course, improper, and mixed fraction. So, but why am I here? Now check this. In this fraction, we discovered that so many people, they don't understand about the solutions of fraction. For example, you have the simplification of fractions. You understand? They have, in fact, fraction in basics in maybe GSS1 is different from fraction in your JAM and your shaded. For example, maybe you want to find LCM of a fraction. Check this. For example, you are saying in your basics 1/2 plus 2/3. Now, you think they'll give it like this? Good, check this. Before I look for the LCM, they'll say half, when you add 2/3 to half of this, 2/3 of rice, you add 2/3 to half of this. So we understand the language, the word, we call it word problem anyways, of fraction. But then understand that 2/3 is 2/3, 1/4, 1/4. Then understand this one again, half of half. Some people say quarter, that's 1/4, right? Good. And half means times, right? If you now say half of quarter, some people, if you say half of quarter, waiting in the column. Just ask anybody close to you now. Just pause the video. Ask anybody close to you. Half of quarter. They'll say, just do that. They will hang. But you use this. Use half means times. Half and 1/2. Then quarter is this. Half of quarter is just 1/8. Half of 1/8 is 1/16. So like that. So you can solve that. No, mathematically. So now, this looking for the LCM of this is cheap. It's very cheap. So 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1. Right? Good. But how about algebra? So it's not just to study LCM and go deep. How about this kind of JAM question? How about this? So this is UTME/WAEC. This is maybe GS3. This is primary. And they're happy. So that's why you should not, your scheme of work, don't limit it. Don't say, I'm done. Go deep. Deep. Depth defines height. So let's go. Now, when you have something like this, you will now say LCM. LCM of, you can find the LCM. Somebody shouting, sir, can you find the LCM of this? Yes. 2x, 3y. In multiple, what can go? Even if you use 2, x, then 3y, because it can't, of course. Then use x, 1, 3y. Even if you use 3, 1, y, 1, 1. You see, if I'm the one, I'll just say 2x here, then 1, 3y, and all those things. But then multiply all this. You have 2 times x, 2x. 2x, or just say 2 times 3 is 6. X times y, xy. So the LCM is what? 6xy. So you can find LCM of this. How about this? If you want to find LCM of this, what you have to do is 1 plus x, x minus 2. Some people will go and say x, this one will cancel. No, it's not possible. So what you have to do, remember, you only cancel, when you are dividing, that's another thing. If you say 1 plus x divided by x, look at the secret. If you can't do this, you cancel, you are very wrong. So what you have to do, if you say 1 plus x over x, you are actually saying that this x is what? Dividing these two. So what you have to do, if you want to separate it, you say 1, if you want to solve it, you say 1 plus x. This x will share, is common within these two. So they will share itself. So plus x over x. This is the solution of this. So instead of me to writing that, no, that's why they just, since they are the same, they just say all over x. So how? If you find LCM of this is x. X divided by x is 1. 1 times this is 1. Plus x divided by x is 1. 1 times this is what? X. You see, we are going back to this. So the meaning of the difference, just short division and long division, carrying two things or 3. So you split the denominator into those 3. That's the best way to solve it. That is for only plus and minus. If it's division, of course, so why not if not? Check this. So the same way with this. So if the times divide now, you see times and divide, they are used interchangeably, right? Now, I cannot just cancel this. No. I'll just repeat, I'll just carry the whole of this. 1 plus x into this 1. Then repeat this because they are not exactly the same. Bring this, x minus 2, 1, 1, right? Then the multiple of this is this. Multiple bracket. So I'll just say 1 plus x, you see, x minus what? 2. This is the LCM of this. So don't skip this question next time. Anytime they give you something like this, solve it with confidence. See, so if you want to just say this divided by this will cancel, right? Because they are exactly the same. And there's no plus here, right? So then this will cancel this because it's pure what? Is multiplication. So this will cancel this. So this will now times with this. So it will now go 2 into bracket this. X minus 2. Then this will cancel this. 3. Then remember this sign of plus. This will now cancel. 3 and this, right? This 1 plus x. So this is just solve. As simple as ABC, right? Alright, so that's all. When I'm entering fraction proper, I'll teach you the secrets. I'll bring many challenging questions. Then I'll teach you the secret behind them. Alright, so